Okay, so our second question, in which we have to prepare sales ledger control account from the information which is given. So we'll start. Okay, so sales ledger balance at 1st May 2003 5627. So if they don't mention that either it's a debit balance or a credit balance, it's a major balance or a minor balance, we have to mention it on the debit side because it's referring to the debit balance, which is the major balance. If it does not mention that it's credit or debit, you have to mention it on the debit side because it's referring to the amount your customers owe to you. So balance BD on the debit side, 5627. Purchase ledger balance at 1st May 2003. We are not preparing a purchase ledger control account, so purchase ledger ka balance is useless to us. Sales for the year. So if they don't mention that whether it's a credit sale or a cash sale or anything related to this, they don't provide us any information for the credit or cash sale, so you just have to assume that it's the credit sales and write it on the debit side. Sales 100384. Purchase for the year, we don't need that information. Sales return, we need that information. We mention sales returns on the credit side. 1997. Purchase return, we don't need that. Payments received from debtors, all banked. This is the bank amount. We will mention it on the credit side because if our debtors pay back to us, our trade receivables will fall. 92760. Payments made to creditors, we don't need that in a sales ledger control account. Debtors dishonored check. Dishonored checks are mentioned on the debit side because this is the amount which your trade receivable or your debtor has paid to you, but for some reason you didn't receive that, so your trade receivable amount will increase. Again, 109. Discount allowed will be on the credit side. Discount allowed 4082. Okay, so the next information is discount received. We don't need that in a sales ledger control account. It's part of purchase ledger control account. Bad debts written off, yes, we need that. 1884. Now, debit balances transferred to purchase ledger control accounts. This actually means the contra set off, because this is the amount which is transferred to the purchase ledger control account. I have explained everything about a contra set off in a video which you will find. So if you are confused about contra set off, you can scroll back, watch that video and attempt this question and you will be okay. Okay, so we have listed all of the information which is given to us and related to a sales ledger control account. Now we will calculate the balancing figure, which is our balance CD. CD or the ending balance. Okay, so our debit side is heavier, The total of all of the amounts is 106 120. You will mention it on both the sides. 106 106 120. Now the balancing figure, which is the difference between amounts of this total and this total, is 5189, which is our balance CD, which will be transferred to the next term as balance BD on the debit side. This is the amount which our debtors owe to us in the next term. So that's about it. Sales ledger control accounts ka question is very straightforward and very scoring. So you just have to recognize which part of information should be mentioned on either debit or credit side. You just have to revise the format, calculate the balancing figure, and you'll be done with it. I hope this question is clear now, and thank you for watching. Stay tuned.